Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Raro Lae, with my absolute favorite co-host,
Davy J. I know that today has been a weird one, so, you know, that probably hurt a little bit to say today. But hey,
I didn't really
want
to say the name, but it's okay. It's fine.
The Davy J. Raro Lae show.
Oh, wow.
However you
Switched
say
it around.
We got two special guests with us today.
Yes, amazing guest.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, TK, and I'm happy to be here.
What's going on? It's your boy C. Marty Fick, Chris Martin, personal trainer, Mr. Less Brunches, More Crunches. Check me out.
So basically what we do at the beginning of every episode, we do some highs and lows. So you give like high your day, you lower your day, something like that. C. Marty, you want to start off?
Sure. So I'll start off with the high of my day. The high of my day is probably my workout. That's like my peace, relieve stress, work on my problem solving, and just feel better, release some endorphins. The low of my day is probably like combative clients / phone blowing up at night and I can't go to sleep. It's really annoying, but that's what I signed up for, so it is what it is.
Are these the clients blowing up your phone at night? Got it.
You
okay.
messy. Yeah, it's the clients. It's the
On
clients.
the phone up at night. Oh, right.
That was wild messy.
Hey, it's gonna get a little zesty in here.
I'm done.
Raro, you want to go ahead?
Yes. So for today, I don't know. Recently, for me, life has just been full of highs. Like, I honestly don't have a low of today. Like, I think today,
I
like,
think of one.
I just feel like I'm really in a good space.
You ain't got no lows?
I guess my one low would be unloyal friends.
Oh!
So
There it
actually,
is.
This is
so
insane.
when it comes to friendships, I believe that loyalty is paramount. And unfortunately for me, it seems as if I've been in an unequal type of friendship. So I don't want to say any names, but Davy just really betrayed my trust. So
Oh, wow.
so I guess that was my low. We can continue.
Sheesh. That's wild.
You made her low list. Wow.
Wow, I made the low list.
This is not the first time Davy has made my low list on this.
It happens. I think my high for today was definitely I had a to-do list and I got like 80% of it done. That's major. Like usually it's like 40, 50. Today I did 80% or maybe 90, honestly. So to me that was big. And then my low tip for today was, you know, disappointing a friend. And it really hurts that I disappointed someone that, you know, is a good, loyal friend. And I'm just going to have to work on it. We can talk about why and how this situation occurred on a different podcast.
Yeah, I
think
we can gloss through that.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I think that was my low, honestly.
TK, well, how about you?
So this is why I really hate going last, because usually people that go before me be stealing my answers. But like, I genuinely feel what you were saying about like just life being on a like constant high. And I will say that it feels like that because I'm getting things done. Like my to-do list that I'm writing, and those things include not just my little tasks, but like spending time with God, making sure I get my workout in, making sure I actually eat. I be having to put stuff like that on my to-do list because otherwise I could skip it. So the fact that I'm doing those consistently and staying in that habit, I'm going to say that's my high. My low, I didn't really get a good night's sleep. And this been a Monday. Like, you know, it's really like been like dragging. So I will say I didn't check in with myself enough. I didn't rest enough. That's my low. But it can get better. Just a good night's sleep.
Yeah. No, actually though. And that's like good. Like I feel like nobody had like a crazy low that is not fixable.
Right.
So it's like we're still doing good, coasting. So that's really good. Yes.
Agreed.
So we definitely have two fitness enthusiasts here today.
We do.
Personal trainers and things of that nature. So the first question I would like to ask you all, and something that you can just kind of vent and get things off your chest. What is some of your biggest pet peeves about clients? Like, what is it that like really is like, I wish they were more like this or something of that nature?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure, I can take it first. I think it's the complaining for me. It's the complaining, but yet the inability to make a change. Like, I will tell you, come meet me at the gym. I'll give you the schedule. I'll give you the, sometimes even for free. Like, I just want you to get on a schedule and work out. But they will rather complain, like, girl, I'll just get a BBL. I'm going to just be fat my whole life. They say stuff like this. And it's like, I'm giving you the tools that I could really help you change your life. But yet you'd rather just sit in a space where you just complain and not make those changes. And my patience start to run low with that kind of stuff. Yeah. I you know, fitness is a journey for everybody. So you got to be patient with people. But it's like, after a while, how much you gonna bluff? You know?
Yeah, I could talk about this all day. First of all, late clients. If you're gonna be late and don't send a text, how are you 30 minutes late and you don't send a text? That's ridiculous. I just had to get on the girl about that the other day. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, like, I'll tell them like what they need to eat or give them a recommendation, but because they didn't like what I said, they try to like throw my credentials out the window. Like, you're not a doctor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I train mostly women. So like the other day, I made a post about like there's benefits to working out on your cycle. But I didn't, you know, it was just a general, they were like, you're not a doctor. You can't tell us what to do. I'm like,
wait, but what are the benefits?
Feel what we feel.
Yeah, what are the benefits?
I ain't about to get it. That's not what we here for.
No, but I would like to know.
That's not what we here for.
Go to his page.
Go to the page.
Right. Follow me.
That's a whole post. I can show it to y'all after. All right, yeah. But yeah, just stuff like that and complaining, of course. But like I said, I could probably name off 10 things, but those are probably the top ones for real. So.
Right. And so, like, even I know, TK, you had mentioned something about, like, people saying, I'll just do, like, the BBL and everything like that. So how much time does it take, and is it actually feasible to build, like, that BBL body in the gym? Because I know a lot of people's arguments are, like, you can't give them the hips, like, or something like that. Like, you can't get that in the gym. So, like, how feasible is that for, like, both of you? But, like, how feasible is that to actually build that BBL figure 8 type of shape in the gym?
That's a tough question, because the thing about it, everybody, like I said, everybody's journey is different. So to start is that you're starting from somewhere different. So sometimes there are people who need to lose first and then build the muscle. Sometimes there's other people who just need to build the muscle and really need to get their weight up. So it's really about where you start, and it's really about consistency. I've seen people's bodies that you wouldn't even believe it change in like 4 weeks by them just eating what they're supposed to eat, showing up to their workouts, and just being consistent with it. So I'm not saying you're going to get the BBL in 4 weeks, but I'm saying you will start to notice a change in your body quickly if you just consistently show up for yourself. Now, the hips and the butt, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I don't know.
How about you?
As far as the BBL look, it depends what kind of BBL you're talking about. It's different types of BBLs.
So let's just do skinny BBL. We don't need like
So
if
we talking skinny BBL, that's like an attainable look.
Okay.
Right? So I just did a post about Ari Fletcher.
Okay, yeah.
Probably not going to get that from the gym. Right?
Gotcha.
But a skinny BBL look, you can get that. It all comes down to knowledge. Like, you gotta have the right knowledge. So a lot of girls give up because they don't know what to eat. They don't track their macros. They don't know how much protein they need to get. They don't understand the benefits of lifting heavy and why they need to look heavy. Why they need to lift heavy. So it's all about getting the right information for real. So.
So how do you actually kind of like attain that body? Like, are we limiting calories? Are we increasing our protein intake? Like, are we lifting heavier Smith machines?
So more than likely, it'll be a woman who's not thick trying to get thick, right? What you're asking. So protein is the most important macronutrient. You got to get your protein intake up. Carbs, that's what gives you energy. That's what's going to help the muscle grow. So protein and carbs are important. Obviously, vegetables. Drinking water helps your muscle grow. It's a lot that goes into it, and you got to lift heavy. A lot of women think they're going to look like the bodybuilder, think they're going to come out looking like Larry the Lobster if they lift heavy. It's not going to happen. You don't have enough testosterone for that. If you see a woman look like that, she's probably taking some stuff. Yeah, she's probably taking something to look like that, bro.
I mean, it's something to be scared of. I will say I was one of those women that I'm like, I'm not lifting. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. But like you said, when you get your knowledge up and you start to realize, like, it's you just don't overdo it. You can get you a system, and now I love lift. I love that my arms are a little toned and stuff. Like I don't want jaws, but I like I like my little arms. So
but for you to look like us, you would have to do some wild
extra stuff.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Take that, some other stuff like
steroids.
Like
nah,
the voice get real. The sweetest voice for real. Like,
I done seen it. I seen it.
Get real crazy.
I cannot. So I do want to ask you, even before we jump into our other questions, because I feel like some crazy stuff goes down in the gym. What has probably been like one of your most like interesting training experiences?
That's a great question.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Yeah, you take it.
Dang. I'm trying to think of something that's not too crazy because I done had some crazy stuff.
You gotta say the crazy stuff, man. Nobody gonna know what you're talking about.
Nah, this was in my younger trainer years, man. I had, I'm not telling that story.
Oh.
Okay, now you have to. Now you have to. Did you end up dating one of your clients?
Nah.
Ooh, we talking that kind of crazy stuff.
No,
I mean, like, I'm gonna try to like, what's going on? Like, what was it? Like,
hesitation is making me.
The only thing is because I have my own podcast too, and I be talking about trainers dating their clients. So
Okay.
I'm not about to tell a story like that. I mean, I could. All right, whatever. Fuck it. We here.
we here, dog. We here, baby. Yeah, we here.
There might be some concerns.
All right, we here. Fuck it. I had a client. She pulled up. She paid me for the month, and like she ran game on me. Like,
oh wow.
So I had I saw her out at Liddy in the City. This is the early Liddy in the City days.
The Park 14th.
At Park.
Ooh,
we was lit. And she found one of my friends in there. She was like, "Hey, where's C Marty at?" And they was like, "Oh, she looking for you." I was like, "My client?" They was like, "Yeah."
My client.
So I was young.
I'm trying to get you in a different
I'm like
environment.
23, 24. I had just started training. You know, so I didn't know I didn't know I was making a mistake. So she talking crazy to me. So we left, you know, went home, one thing happened.
Yeah.
And then
right.
she ain't come back to train after that.
What?
Ooh.
So it was weird. Like I started hitting her phone, I was blocked.
Oh wow.
So then like a couple weeks later, she came in the gym with a dude and she was pregnant.
Whoa.
I was like, bro, what? Like,
wow.
she really signed up. Just like no cocky, but she wanted me. Like, she did what she had to do and kept it moving. Like, this shit was weird. Bro.
Use and abuse.
Hold on.
That was crazy. I
She
never
got
got
like a piece of meat.
I felt exactly, bro.
That's terrible.
Oh, has she had the baby yet? Because should we do a paternity test?
That's not my baby, bro.
Whoa.
That's what I was literally
That's not my
thinking.
baby, bro.
Because if she came right back and she was already
Right,
pregnant,
already
that means
not my baby,
the timing
bro.
is a
Weeks,
little
yeah,
weird
that was
there.
That's not my baby, bro.
Okay, so that's it.
I think she didn't know. I think she was already pregnant and didn't know. And I think she found out and then was like, yo, I can't.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That was
TK, can
wild.
you top that?
I'm like, dang,
Can you top that, TK?
I don't know if I can top that. I mean, so mine is a little more on a business side of it, I guess. So I actually used to, one thing I cannot stand is guys that, and I just said this to somebody else on the phone earlier today. I can't stand a guy that like you are so giving and you wanna build with me, you wanna work with me as long as I'm being nice to you or you think you got a chance with me. But then once I realized that and I shut it down, I'm like, wait a minute, let's be clear. I wanna do business. I will pay you. This like what's up? The energy will switch, girl. It's like, well, instead of me giving you that space for $50, now it's going to be $250 for every hour. And I literally, I mean, if you know my classes and stuff, I've rotated through gyms because of that. I've done, you know, and it's times that I come across men that really they don't want any extra. They are strictly business, but a lot of times it's that underlying expectation that maybe I could get her if I be nice. And it's like, no, I could use the rec center before I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that. I'm here to work and get this money. So
yeah,
I think that's really in almost any service though. Like I feel like people just feel like they can book you for something or whatever it is, and just because they booked you, now they have like some type of it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird. And I'm sure it's probably a lot worse
it's like
for
an
women
entitlement.
too.
Like they feel like they have an entitlement to like whatever services you're offering and like you as a person.
Yep. And that's why I try to set the expectations up front. Like, how much do you want for this space? Not the TK price, because I know you're going to try to, don't give me no discounts.
Yeah.
How much, if you hate me tomorrow, can I pay so I can still use this space? And we do. And once you do that and kind of set it up front, then if anybody get confused after, that's your problem, you know? That's your problem.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
So let's switch a little bit. So, you know, social media is big right now for trainers, clients, just to kind of see visuals of everything, right? So do you all think social media at this point is helping you all get clientele as far as like the type of content that's being posted on a daily basis? Or is it more like an accepting thing? Like, it's okay to look a little like this, and it's okay to, you know, like, how do you think that's affecting like your clientele right now?
Well, you follow me, bro. You see what type of content
I see what type of time you
Man,
have.
it was crazy. I get like serious clients from that because people want to know the real stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I offend some people. That's not obviously not my intention, but that's kind of like the people that aren't serious.
Yeah.
But I've picked up 3 one-on-one clients like in the past couple weeks since I've been, you know, posting what I post, keeping it real, talking about the surgery, talking about diet, talking about the fitness, the lies in the fitness industry, all that. So it's helping me so far.
Yeah. I would agree. Like, every time I hop in my stories, especially because that's where everybody at, really in the stories. If I'm working out and I teach group fitness, so I'm usually not even doing what I teach, but they're just like, oh my gosh, I want to work out with you. I want to get in the gym with you. So I'm like, okay, well, my class is on Thursday, so come to my class, and that just leads into it. Also, there's a lot of other cities that are doing, so I do step aerobics, and of course in Atlanta it's booming. And when I tell y'all, it's this one video, 2 actually, that I've gotten, I had to get it 26,000 times. Like, I know they shared that video with me, but there are people asking, like, bring this energy to the city. Like, you got this, TK, your class gonna turn into that. So it's like, I'm not even intimidated by the others that's doing it. Like, their promotion is also helping me. So I think social media is powerful if you just stay in your lane. You just remember what you're doing, and just the people that's supposed to navigate to you, they'll come.
That's facts.
It's interesting that you guys say that, because I know sometimes business owners complain like, I'm not a marketer, so like I want to show up and just train the clients. I don't want to have to curate content online, come up with all these different marketing pieces. So like, how are you guys able to balance that? But like, also, what advice would you give to those people that are like probably not as social media like marketing savvy as both of you?
Listen, the game is the game. You got to figure it out, because it's somebody out there doing better than you that's probably not better than you because they got the social media stuff down.
Right.
So you got to evolve with the times. You know, unfortunately, you can't just be in the background anymore. If it's a trainer, he might not be as good as you, or she might not be as good as you, but because their social media is lit and it looks lit, they might not have the knowledge you have, but the client gonna go with them just because they look the part.
Yeah.
And that's why all these people are falling for all this bullshit in the fitness industry. You know, flat tummy tea, all that stuff, because it looks lit.
I have tried everything. So.
Flat tummy tea.
It's like,
I thought they were.
Have you tried step aerobics though?
The girls on the flat tummy tea.
No, some teas
flat,
do work.
so
they be having BBLs.
But there's some Spanish Colombian teas that really be
cleaning you up.
Flashing you out.
They work, but they really work.
So like
y'all believe that?
A trainer.
Y'all really believe that?
I used it.
It worked.
It definitely works. This, sir.
You want to see my before after? Because it's there. So wait, like, speaking of like looking the part, right? Like, could you like not respect, but could you use a trainer that has gotten a BBL? You think that
so.
that still like validate you? Like,
well, I want to jump in before you guys even answer that, because I feel like there's a unique.
Is that still about like look like, because a trainer?
No,
you would want a trainer to look like you. I mean, you go to trainers because I want this.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But playing devil's advocate. So there's a lot of girls who have BBLs that people don't even realize they have it, because a lot of girls have skinny BBLs. But then on top of it, it's like what happens with this BBL culture is people don't know how to maintain it. So I feel like there's a really good market there, because you do need to actually work out and maintain it to keep it. So it's not like these girls that are in the gym and they're working out and you're like, you had a BBL, what are you doing in the gym? Like, you do need to maintain it. So it's like, I would want to kind of see it, because like if there was a girl who had a BBL and now all of a sudden she has a really dope workout regimen, I would like to see it, because I too had some work done and I would like to maintain my stuff.
So so for like the BBL culture, they would want like
for those
a trainer.
girls. So
the
BBL girls need a BBL trainer.
So
that's what it sounds like.
one thing, women got to be honest and tell these girls they got to BBL.
Exactly.
First
That's
of all,
what they
true.
doing.
That's
They
very
hide,
true.
and that's
they got to tell
they
them like,
shouldn't
hey, I
hide
got the BBL. This is what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Second of all, I always tell girls, if you're gonna get I never tell women not to get a BBL. If you're gonna do it, you need to develop the lifestyle and the habits first. Because what's gonna happen is that first time you step in the gym, you do some squats and some lunges, you're gonna be sore as hell.
Yeah.
And you're gonna quit. And then you're gonna gain the fat back. I've seen plenty of women do that. And it's like what you get the BBL for? You wasted your money.
Yeah.
You looking crazy out here. So
took the pain for nothing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I
but
think
that's why they keep being repeat people that keep doing the 360 lipo and BBL every single time. Most of the girls that you know, they probably at least like the ones that have like really that shape, they've already gone through like 2 rounds of it. Like, but like usually it's like 2 to 3 rounds of it. Yeah.
And you know how you said you're not going to tell the girls not to do it? I'm going to tell the girls not to do it. Like, I'm not judging you if you do it, but the risk of putting yourself on that table for a figure, like you're risking your life. Like you're literally risking your life. And it's just, I just know that there are other methods. Other methods.
I agree with you 1,000%, but coming from a male and coming from a woman, it's 2 different perspectives.
Got you.
They're going to throw my opinion out the window
Oh,
because I'm a man.
They gonna be thrashing
No matter
me too.
how
I'm a
much-
skinny self. She's talking about. They gonna
Listen,
thrash
no
me
matter
too.
how much sense I make, they're going to throw my opinion out the window.
Yeah.
I can tell them 2 + 2 is 4, but because I'm a man, they're going to tell me it's 5. You know what I mean? So
Got
Well,
you.
what are your reasons for? Okay, yes, obviously it's very dangerous, but outside of that, like, what if they go to like a really like top surgeon where it's like very regulated? What are your reasons behind saying don't do it?
So first of all, how old are y'all? How old are you?
31.
31.
About 30.
You
Same,
30.
31.
30. I'm 30. When we're 40 and 50, we're not gonna we're gonna accumulate fat over the years if we don't do stuff.
I
to
wonder what the
prevent it.
BBL is going to look like
You know,
at 40
that's
and 50.
exactly
bro.
right.
That's going to be a major
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
So you understand?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
if you don't learn how to eat clean, if you don't learn how to go to the gym when you don't feel like it,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a mess when you get older.
Yeah.
And I see older women who got it and it don't.
One thing I will say is a lot of the surgeons don't tell you ahead of time that, like, one, you should be near whatever your goal weight is. Because if you dramatically lose weight, like, you actually lose all your stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
you're going to lose the BBL. And now it's like,
Yeah.
dang, I went through all of that pain and now it's gone. Because it's still just like fat, especially if it's not like silicone inserts or something. But then also when you like gain dramatic weight and stuff, I think where it really catches people is because say you had lipo, your stomach's going to remain flat for a long time. So you're not going to realize the other parts are getting bigger until maybe it probably hits your face and you're like, whoa. Like, and then you realize like, dang, like I really gained 40 pounds and I did not realize it. But I think another thing that also happens with it, like with your body being like so like snatched and everything as well, as you're gaining that weight and you're not realizing it, it does weigh on your joints as well. So like a lot of like girls with like BBLs or just got work in general because like maybe like the fluid is like stuck in the body. The fajas are like literally compressing the hell out of your body. Like
serious.
you like so it's
All
like
that.
This sounds
Like
really-
all of
but,
that.
I mean, you can't even blame. From my perspective, I feel like you cannot even blame people for wanting to get it
I don't
because the
think you
amount
can.
of attention that comes with a woman with a fat butt, the amount of attention that comes with a woman that it literally changes your whole confidence level. It changes your whole like tier of man that you're now, you know, in cahoots with. Like most.
But this is my thing though. But
It's crazy.
We're men. We could walk outside right now and we could see a girl with a smaller butt and a
still
smaller
wants to-
body and still think she's
But
bad.
here's-
So that's why I
Exactly.
don't understand that though.
But that's the thing though. Like I feel like men,
But y'all
it's
say,
certain men.
Y'all say that, but then the people you like on Instagram and you interact with are
I'll
the
take-
big booties.
I'll take this one.
Yes,
So-
I'll take,
I'll
the
take
big
this
booties
one.
and everything. So it's always cute when you guys are like, we would love you in your natural state and X, Y, and Z. But then the women that you're always googly eyed over and everything are
All right.
girls with the fat
This
booty.
is not a personal training topic. This is a man topic. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Keep it a
The
bean.
reason why men like those photos is because a lot of those women, they're showing their body off.
Their whole
They're showing
whole
body parts.
ass.
If a smaller woman shows her butt cheeks on
gonna like that
Instagram,
too.
we're gonna like that too.
Very
if
much
she's
so.
showing her little A cups and they look good, we gonna like that too.
But you don't see
But the
it
thing is-
glorified like that. So like
I can
still
show you.
glorified. This
I can
is-
show
this
you
is- this
10
is the
small
thing.
girls right now that do.
I don't doubt you.
Oh, okay,
I don't
alright.
doubt
This is the
you.
thing.
I'm
Men-
like, there's gorgeous women in all shapes and
Yeah.
sizes, but I'm
Exactly.
saying the women that the media and like the overall woman, it's like that figure 8 body. Like,
But that's the thing. I feel like men, as soon as they get to a certain level of money and a certain level of status, they feel like they deserve the woman with the body that looks like that. Usually, like that's just it's a status thing. It's a trophy thing. Like, so for women that want to get that guy that is on that top tier, what did Kevin Samuels call it? The
not you
what
quoting
kind
Kevin
of
Samuels
man?
as a
What is it?
reputable source.
The top level man,
The high value man?
the high value man.
high value man.
If they wanted the high value man, like that's normally
We
what
do
it
not
comes with. They
condone
want
Kevin
it to look like
Samuels'
that.
message on this podcast.
Rest in peace to Kevin.
Rest in
man.
peace. So I
So-
disagree. I think that men like women that are confident. Like I think if you know how to wear your body and wear your clothes and you smell good and you walking in like I'm that girl, I don't care who's around, you can be a pencil or you can be real big. And I
Right.
think that is what's gonna attract. So if
I
you
don't
are
know. If you a pencil, man.
I mean-
and some dudes
Listen,
ain't into
bro.
that. Like,
Look, I'm
as
not
a-
the thickest girl in the bunch,
It's a-
and there's
it's
not a
different.
day that
I
go
was-
by that the men at the
ex-
gas station, the
Okay.
men on the street,
Yeah.
the men, you know, it's
Yeah.
a day, and it's like I could put in my mind like, oh, it's so many thicker girls than me, it's so many, but it's like they not me. Like
I don't even think women are really doing it for the girls. Like, if anything, the funny thing is, I don't even think they're genuinely doing it for all of the men. A lot of girls that get like I've gotten a BBL, so like now we can stop talking in like hypotheticals. Like I
Okay.
like, literally.
I
did-
apologize
Got
for
the
everything I
BBL.
said.
Let's make sure we
Yeah,
cut this
like,
clip
yeah.
out.
I mean, I
Make sure we
literally
post
did-
this all over the.
I did it on Instagram Live. I had a
Clickbait.
whole partnership.
shit.
Click-
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like, so I had a whole partnership. Like, I would do it again. But like, literally, I wouldn't do a BBL again because it was just so painful. Like, I don't even know if I can contractually.
Did
talk
you
about
have to
this that
like
much,
use the
but-
bathroom like in a squat?
Yeah. So you have
Oh my
to face
God.
the toilet every single time. You cannot lay on your butt. So you're facing the toilet.
That's
So
crazy.
you're literally squatting. So for like 2 months, I promise you, I
2
did.
months?
Yeah, because I needed to ensure that my results were good. I also say that
you
because
coulda-
I feel like
You
You
everyone's
could have
gonna
signed
look
up with her for 2
I
months.
feel like
Exactly.
everyone. It was not good.
No. Hey,
plug me in.
plug it in.
I could have. I
TK
could have.
Boston.
But it like just I come from like a very athletic background. Like I ran track for like 4 or 5 years. I played soccer for over 14 years. Like I know how to work out. Like it's never hard for me to be in the gym. Like
That's
it's,
a first.
yeah, it's not an issue. Like, but it's just like, and LOL, I was about to like really like toot my own horn, but like let me not be like one of those people that relive their college and high school years. Anyways, but
Back in the day, I used to run that 4-4 flat.
they couldn't see
They
me.
couldn't see me. That was the best motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
No, but it's like so for me, and like I know everyone's gonna look at the results still. I still got the booty a little bit, but I did lose 40 pounds. So I was literally talking about my experience. Like I lost all of like the major results of it. Like what I was before, like it doesn't look the same way. But it's just like with the lipo though, the lipo you could do like over and over and over again. But I know like for me, like when I was doing the stuff, I did it personally for myself. Like I've always I honestly have kind of really had like body dysmorphia like my whole life. Like so when I was like younger, I was dating a guy when I was like 19, 20. He was like a stickler about like my weight, like, and he'd be like, "Are you really gonna eat that?" So like I became like anorexic and bulimic, and then so I lost all of that weight until I was like 120 pounds. Then as I got older, I finally was like, wait, why have I wanted to literally like I actually wanted to look like a stick my whole life.
Yeah.
And then when I got older, I was just like, wait, why did I ever want to look like this? Like I looked insane. And like so then I started like gaining like more weight and stuff and like kind of like filling out. And I was like, okay, I really like it. But like by the time I had gotten married back then, like I was just kind of like I was married when I got my stuff. Like it wasn't like I was looking for anyone's attention besides my husband's at the time.
Well, I don't want to
so
dive
like,
into that, but like
it
I
wasn't
have
like
so many questions.
it's just like
I
I'm
have
saying like
so
I
many
mean, ask
questions.
away.
I'm
ask
learning,
away.
but like how do you so like as a
lot of
man,
married women get it. A lot of people get it. You just
I
don't
see
realize
that. I
they're
can see
getting
that.
it.
So
I mean,
you
maybe
usually
after a
think-
baby, I could see somebody be like, all right, I want to get the tummy
the
tuck and
lipo, the
the
snapback.
lipo and all that. But like, if my wife came to me and was like, I want a BBL, I don't know how I feel about that.
Why?
I'm like, BBL
I mean, you're
for
the
what?
one who's gonna enjoy it.
But this
But
is
what
the
if
thing,
I'm
though.
like, baby,
This is
I like you
this
natural,
is the thing,
like-
though. If you just mentioned the attention that men give women who get BBLs,
I didn't mention the attention.
or somebody did.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Well, I mentioned like the Instagram stuff, but I didn't mention
Yeah. Oh,
particularly
it was-
for
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying,
like
I
getting,
wouldn't be
getting the
comfortable with
pictures
that
and all
either.
that kind of stuff.
And
well, I never if you look at my page, even when like it was at its like prime, but it's still thangin'. But like,
Lord,
like
take the will.
I'm not a butt picture type of girl. Like, so you're not gonna see me turn around and take a picture of my butt. If you see me in real life, you'll see what I'm working with. But like, I'm not like not everyone gets
Pose like
it
that.
to do the Instagram poses. Like.
So what can you say was your, and I know I'm not supposed to be asking
Nah,
questions
you go ahead,
like
you go ahead, because I was about to be
but
like, as
so
a
what do you
man.
genuinely say is your real reason for deciding like this is what I'm gonna do? Because you were married, right? So
Yeah.
your husband was already okay with what you were looking like. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. So he was okay with that. So
Yeah.
you made it as a personal decision yourself. And would you say it's because of like past things, or what made you finally decide, okay, I'm gonna do this?
I don't know. If I'm being honest, which is weird on this topic, I'm honest in regular terms.
okay.
But like, probably because like he always like bitches pictures with fat asses. Like so, like
wow.
now.
So you wanted
So
to
it's
be the bitch
comparison.
that-
It's,
Yeah.
So
it's
social
kinda
media.
rocky.
That's what.
It's-
Yeah, social media. That's
social media.
Social media is so powerful, and I think like
that's crazy.
that.
Yeah, it is crazy, but it's okay. Like I have grown.
I don't.
But-
See, that's the thing though. Like
I'm
I don't
glad
know.
you're
As a
grown.
like.
Thank you.
That's like a man. Yeah, proud of you for growing, of course.
LOL.
But, I don't know as a man. Like if I would, I don't know. Like would you let your wife? Well, not let your. You can't. But would you like be comfortable with your wife getting
No.
a BB? Yeah.
It's not happening.
Like it's kind of like. I mean,
not
What if she built it in
I
the
can see
gym?
if she had like.
She could build it in the
build it
gym.
That's
Okay.
easy. I guess she had a kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I want to bounce back. Like things just not doing what they need to do. You know what?
The only way I would is if she was in the gym and it was like that last bit of stubborn fat she couldn't get off her body.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm gonna just like,
But she can
I'll
get
be
that
cool
off
with
her
that.
body, though.
She could though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's the
Sometimes
only way I would
yeah.
be cool with it. That's the only way. Cause
Yeah.
no offense to women, but you know how sometimes y'all make. I'm not generalizing. This isn't all women, but y'all might make y'all mind up like this is not changing, and I'm getting this surgery. Some women are like that.
But I think
You know?
I think it also just like really depends on the guy too, because it's like I wouldn't say like my ex-husband didn't push me to do that, so like I
Right.
don't want to make
Right.
it seem
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like what happened. Like he didn't push me to do it. Like I had a partnership with them. Like it was like an over $30,000 surgery I got for free. So it also was like a once in a lifetime type of thing.
Gotcha.
But like I have had an instance where there are men that are like, oh, if your boobs were like a little bit bigger, or like if you had hips, you'd be perfect.
Toss 'em.
Like,
Man, I mean,
Yeah.
men,
Yo,
men,
that's
men gotta really stop.
crazy.
No, no,
That's
I
crazy.
genuinely
Yeah,
know
like-
men that have said that to women.
Like, that's
and
a
women,
crazy-
and women
that's
have
a
said certain
normal-
things to men like that too.
NFL
Like,
that's
if
crazy.
you a little
NFL
bit
Taller.
taller,
Yeah.
or you had a
That's
certain
wild.
little,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and it's like little stuff
These
like that. We
athletes
gotta
and those
stop
type,
doing that
they'll
to
do it.
people in
Sorry,
general.
I'm talking over you. My
It's
bad.
all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay to still have a preference. Like, I think it's okay for you to like, I like a tall guy, I like a skinny guy, I like a thick girl. Like, it's
Yeah.
okay,
Just
but
go after that.
just go exactly. Don't try to change
Right.
nobody else. Just
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
particular type
And
of size.
fellas, if you see a girl in the gym, she grinding, she losing weight, stop telling her she need to stay thick or don't lose too much weight. Stop doing that, fellas.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I see that a lot.
That shit
'Cause
Or
now
like,
just niggas
or
just
what
confusing her.
you in the gym for?
Yeah,
What you-
like, come
what do you
on,
mean?
fellas.
Not to be healthy. I could just
I
want
get
to
it.
Like, that's crazy.
I could just
I
want
could
my
be
heart to
healthy.
be good.
Right.
Like,
Right.
it's other
I'm just
reasons.
organically
Yeah.
losing weight. Yeah, like,
Exactly.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
we really gotta stop doing that. And then like the comparison on social media again, I think it's just so imperative that we just kind of just remember that a lot of these stuff is apps too. Like on
Yep.
social media, like a lot of people they shape their bodies and look a certain way from an app.
Oh, you mean like a Photoshop
That
app?
is
Photoshop
so
app.
true.
Yeah.
And it's like you're looking at
Filters.
you
Yeah.
never really know what you're really
Yeah.
looking at,
Yeah.
man.
Almost every
And you
single
gotta stop. We gotta just stop doing that. I mean, I'm not saying don't use the app. You're using the app and that's working for you. You getting more likes off of it, and you look the way you look. Cool, but like we gotta also be conscious that's actually
And-
Yeah.
happening.
And not to cut
No,
you
go
off,
ahead,
but
go ahead.
another thing, just specifically like fitness influencers, one thing they do is they'll like go on the shred, get extra cut, and they'll do like a month's worth of content in 2 days. and then fall the fuck off.
Yeah.
Right.
So you looking at them thinking they look like that every day. That's not what they look like every day.
Right,
You
right,
just putting pressure on yourself. You know.
Even with reels, for real, like it could be people that's really not even really working out. They just recording 5 seconds of a quick blurpee, and then they going 5 seconds of jumping jacks. Like they could really just
And
be
you
bluffing.
doing that,
and you thinking
and
like,
Planet
damn.
Fitness looking crazy, doing front flips and
Trying to do an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
bro, like,
Like they only did that second.
Done. So I did want
Like-
to ask about that actually though. So like a lot of times, like I've been seeing a lot of conversations around like, okay, don't really take these like social media workouts as like Bible. Like you should figure out your own regimen. How do you feel about like following social media workouts? Because like I know, for example, like I don't know where to start, so I probably would look online, like, you know, on TikTok, it's like how to build a shelf booty. I'm like, okay. And like, so you start doing the workout.
Is that literally what your mind be doing? Like,
Let me
And
see.
it's probably all band workouts.
A lot
It's
of
probably all band
workouts.
workouts.
Right now,
Yeah.
Ladies,
really popular
Band's
thing
not,
is
band's not
Pilates.
building your butt. You gotta do some, you gotta lift
Interesting.
some weights.
Yes.
You have to.
Okay.
You gotta, your butt is a muscle, so you gotta break down the muscle tissue and repair it with the food that you eat. That's how you build your butt,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So booty bands and all them little cute butt, it's not doing it. You gotta get under that bar and lift some weight.
Got it. Okay.
I think it's a good start, though. I think that
Yeah.
some things are good starts. Like, you know, you'll see people doing these little combinations. They be like, challenge yourself, try it.
Yeah.
And they get you more comfortable being in the gym. To be honest, I saw a girl for the first time, like, lifting. And I'm like, I could probably, like, try that a little bit by myself without, like, a man needing my help. And then once I went in the gym and tried it, then I started, I was like, okay, I can get heavier. I can use the real, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I can do more. So I think it's a good start. Also, even as a trainer, like, sometimes I have a trainer, so when I can't reach my trainer, or when I can't like availability, when I'm just not able to get to her, I follow other people's like programs and things like that, just to
Gotcha.
give me a fresher workout and some consistency within myself.
Right.
So I wouldn't say to just like, you know, there are plans out there, but you want to just develop. You definitely want to get to the point where you develop your own
Right.
and figure out what works
Okay.
for you, what makes you, you know, what makes your body change.
Right.
But nobody's regimen is the Bible, because it's just not. That's just, it doesn't exist like
Gotcha.
that. All our bodies are so different. So
Right,
different
right.
things work for different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. That's good, man. I think on that note, honestly, we can go ahead and wrap up. I think that was a great conversation today.
Yes.
I feel like everybody, you know, put their 2 cents and more in.
Yeah.
So y'all want to go ahead and just drop, you know, your Instagrams and where people can find you at for all the audio listeners.
Sure. Well, first I want to plug my class. It's
Okay.
called- yes.
Please do.
Okay.
Please
I'm Baltimore's
do.
little big stepper. Okay.
Big
So if you,
stepper, not
She
the
talking
little
her
stepper,
not the little one,
yeah.
the big one, okay?
Two
And,
steppers.
if you don't want to go, you know, if you don't want, if you know, a lot of girls don't like the gym. A lot of people don't like the gym. So I give you a different type of style, some fun fitness, some group fitness.
I
Bring
love
your
that.
friends. It's step
Yeah.
aerobics, yes. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people be like, oh my gosh, that's so hard, but it's really not. Like you
Yeah.
come in there, you have a good time. You don't even realize you're sweating because we dancing, we twerking,
Yeah.
we getting it popping. So
Right.
That's lit.
follow me at Takera, which is TAKERA.B, and you're going to find out all the information about my classes. It's on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. It's also on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. So
Perfect.
Okay.
come through.
Awesome.
Yes.
Dope.
All right, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at CMartyFit, CMARTY Fit. Check out the clothing brand, Less Brunches, More Crunches. And my,
Love that.
my YouTube is also CMartyFit.
You seem feisty. I need to listen to your
And-
podcast.
Yeah, hey, look.
Yeah.
When you listen to the podcast,
real
just
you.
know that I care. All right? Just know that I care, and I'm giving y'all the real game. Okay,
Interesting.
don't get offended. Okay.
Okay.
And Apple Podcasts, Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. So check me out there.
Nice.
Awesome.
Tough,
Awesome.
tough, tough.
Well, you want to close it up or should I?
Go ahead. Go for it.
All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again for another episode of the Raro Lae and Davy J. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel. But you can check us out on all streaming platforms. So that includes Apple, Spotify, anything you can think of, we are on it. So make sure you check us out. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tune in for the next episodes. And most importantly, comment below and sound off about what you thought about this episode. So signing out as Raro Lae and...
Davy J. Peace.